Hello students, let us solve more questions of integration. So I am going to solve now the question of miscellaneous exercise of chapter 7 of NCERT. So we have to find the integral of 1 upon root sine cube x into sine x plus alpha. This is the question number 18 in miscellaneous exercise of chapter 7. To solve this question, we have to use here formula sin A cos B cos A sin B. This formula I have to use here. Now it is 1 upon root. We can take sin x common from here. So it will be sin to the power 4x. When we take sin x common, what left here? Cos alpha. And here no sin x. So we have to write sin x in denominator. So I have taken sin x common. So it will be sin to the power 4x. Cos alpha will remain here plus cos x sin alpha upon sin x, because we have taken sin x common and there is no sin x. So we have to divide it by sin x. So students, it is sin to the power 4x. So sin square will be come outside its square root. The part which left in the radical sign, it is cos alpha plus cos upon sin cot x sin alpha. Correct? Now 1 upon sin square cos x square. So now student, you can see this side. Cos x square x upon root cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha. Okay, cos alpha plus cot x sin alpha. 1 upon sin square x is cos x square x. Now this part we are going to suppose as t, because we know that cot x derivative is minus cos x square x. Okay, that's why we are going to suppose this part as t. Let cos alpha cot x sin alpha equal to t. Its derivative we have to differentiate it with respect to x. So cos alpha derivative 0 because it is constant. Cot x derivative minus cos x square x. Sin alpha is constant, so it will remain as it is, and dt upon dx. So therefore cos x square x dx equals to dt upon minus sin alpha. Okay, so at the place of cos x square dx we can write dt upon minus sin alpha. So therefore I equals to its integration. At the place of cos x square dx we can write dt upon minus sin alpha, and here in denominator it will be root t. So now student, root t will go up and it will become integration of t to the power minus 1 by 2. This 1 upon minus sin alpha will be outside. So I equals to minus 1 upon sin alpha t to the power 1 by 2 dt. Now student, we have to find out its square root, its integral. Now students, I equals to minus 1 upon sin alpha, minus 1 upon sin alpha, and t to the power minus 1 by 2. Its integral t to the power minus 1 by 2 plus 1 upon minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So I equals to minus 1 upon sin alpha t to the power 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2. So its reciprocal we can take I equals to minus 1 upon sin alpha into 2 into root t. 2 root t. Then next step we can replace t. Replacing t, at the place of t we can write this root cos alpha plus cot alpha cot x sin alpha plus c. Okay students, this is the answer. If you want to write here the value from the questions, so it will be also correct. Hello students, question number 2. We have to find out integral of f dash ax plus b, f ax plus b whole to the power n dx. So you can see its differentiation is given here. So we can suppose this part as t. So let f ax plus b equal to t. So its derivative f dash ax plus b and ax plus b derivative x equal to dt upon dx. Ax plus b derivative a, not x. F ax plus b derivative f dash ax plus b and ax plus b derivative a and t dt by dx. So now students, f dash ax plus b dx equals to dt by a. Dx will come this side, a will come this side. So this value we have got it here, f dash ax plus b dx equals to dt by a. So therefore I equals to integration at this place we can write dt by a, and at this place we can write t. So it will become t to the power n into dt by a, t to the power n. Okay, because this part f dash ax plus b into dx is, it becomes dt by a, and at this place we can write t. So the question is now t to the power n into, at this place we can write dt by a. So now students, it can be written as 1 upon a integration of t to the power n dt. So its integration 1 upon a t to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Correct? Now students, replacing t. We have supposed f ax plus b equal to t. So at the place of t we can write f ax plus b. So I equals to f ax plus b to the power n plus 1 upon a n plus 1 plus c. This is the answer.